Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Kia, and I am back for a quick video. I have missed you guys. I'm sorry for not getting content out. Things have been a little bit crazy, which is the whole other message for another video. Also, side note, my shirt is designed like this. For anybody's like, why is she wearing that raggedy shirt? It's because it's designed this way. Forever 21 original, when they were still doing creative work. I'm just kidding. I want to do a quick video because I want to talk about Angel from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And again, this is not a video to tear her down. This is also not a review. People are thinking this is a review. This is kind of a Angel, get off reality TV. You are not made for reality TV. You are not meant to be on the show. It is not made for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. When I watch Angel trying to navigate this group of women, it's very, very sad to watch. I mean, and again, this is not to tear her down, or this is not even in a funny way. It really is sad to watch because she can't find her footing. She's trying to be friends with Kiarna, but also fit into the group of women and trying to be sassy and this and that. And what we're seeing is a woman who doesn't have a personality. And again, this is not being harsh. Not everybody has a personality. And she's not the only one on Bravo who doesn't have a personality outside of a man. Look at Alexis Bellino. Alexis Bellino from the Real Housewives of Orange County does not have a personality outside of being a wife, being a girlfriend, getting married. That is her entire personality. Like it just is. And it's unfortunate because she's really pretty and maybe she's really smart, but what she's presented to the world is that she's just very man obsessed and that's all she's looking for. Well, in Angel's case, Angel is a wag. She has no personality outside of being a wag. And they made a comment on the show, and this is probably going to be controversial, and I'm fine with that. There was a Jazzy brought up a rumor that that Angel had purposely gotten pregnant and like some weird money issues. This is gonna sound messed up, but based on how Angel is presenting herself and how she acts, I believe that she did purposely get pregnant. I believe her goal, even with her hosting events and all that kind of stuff, I believe her goal was to be put in the right position to get in front of the right man, particularly an athlete, so that she could marry him. I 100% believe that was her goal this entire time, going to college, whatever she's done, it was to marry an athlete, and she achieved her goal. They've been married for a while now, so it's not like it's fine. But I think that was her goal, and I think that is why we are not seeing a woman who knows how to stand on her own 2 feet on the show or even in basic conversations. It started off with the whole chin checking thing where Kiarna said that she would have to chin check Angel. Angel was mad about it, getting in front of Kiarna, and now it's like, oh no, it's fine. It's not a big a deal. She didn't mean it like that. And then she went after Wendy for no reason. Okay, that was some whiplash stuff we're just getting. Then we have her, you know, uh, Giselle, who is a B word, almost, drifting over into C word territory. But we have Giselle, who's pointing out the fact that Angel has Photoshopped photos, which they are very, very Photoshop photos. And Angel's response to it isn't just like, well, we all Photoshop. Photoshopping is just like, that's the new wave. That's the new plastic surgery. She could have said a bunch of funny things and chose not to. Instead, she told Giselle the next morning, even after they were all cool about it and laughing and hugging and joking around, where she could have been more sassy and fun about it. She gets around the group the next morning around Giselle, and she gets very upset about it and emotional and felt like they were body shaming her when they weren't body shaming you. Body shaming if they would have pulled a regular picture out of you and said, girl, look at you in this outfit. You know this outfit don't look good on you, girl. What you trying to do? You like a busted can of biscuits in this outfit. That's body shaming, where they're laughing at you, making it seem like a joke, but in reality, they're tearing you down. The picture that they were showing is a picture that is highly photoshopped, a lot of Facetune, and they're like, we don't know who that is. That's not body shaming you because that wasn't your face. If it was your face, that would be body shaming. But she doesn't take it that way. She gets very emotional. She gets very upset, and she starts crying. And Giselle kind of falters because even though Giselle is a B word drifting towards C word, she gets thrown off when people show emotion, especially if it's genuine emotion. Giselle does not know how to handle that, so she was kind of like, okay, I didn't really know this was that bad. I didn't know it was making you cry about it. Like, I'm sorry, I would never do that. She just thought it was going to be some fun light shade. And then the last event that lets me know that Angel shouldn't be on the show is, the whole thing with Jazzy. Jazzy took her off to the side as much as the side can be when you're recording the show, and was trying to whisper to her in the back of this golf cart and was saying, "Hey, I heard this about you from so and so. This is what they said. This is what they sent me." They're whispering. The only camera is the camera they plopped up on the golf cart that really doesn't have good audio. The two girls in front of them in the car, I think it was Wendy and Stacy, and they're not paying attention. And the girls are back there discussing it, working it out. It was over. They're kikiing about it. It was done. That footage would have never been brought to everybody's attention if Angel didn't have a meltdown about it later on that night during a bachelor party when there was no point to having a meltdown about it. She has such a meltdown about it that she has to go outside and call her husband, and she's just so emotional. Listen, reality TV is not for everybody. Reality, it looks fun in theory. In theory, everybody will get to see how funny I am and all my great, fabulous life, and my beautiful kids, my wonderful husband. But nobody understands the fact that you're having to navigate these relationships and things that you think are funny on the inside of your head, or you think you're snappy and quirky, have the world go, "You're not that funny. You're not that pretty. You're not that quirky." That is a hard mirror to have push up into your face. And listen, you guys watch my channel. You're watching this video. I am funny and I am quirky. I have a strong personality. But could I survive on a reality show? Probably not. I probably could not survive on a reality show. I think I would ignore the comments to a certain point, but then it would get to the point where now they're coming into my everyday life. Now I'm sitting in front of Andy Cohen on Watch What Happened Live, having to defend myself and not knowing what to say. There's a lot to it. I mean, look at all the women who come on with strong personalities. They also get it too. They handle it decently, but it's hard. It's a lot. Angel's just not meant for it. I think she just wanted to be a wag. She just wanted to be a wife and a girlfriend of an athlete. She's done that. She has kids. She's quote unquote secured her bag, which is what it seems like to me. Being a wife and girlfriend validates her as being attractive because, athletes only are with attractive women. It validates her financially. It does everything it's supposed to do. She should just keep it at that. You don't need to be on reality TV, Angel. You need to protect your mental health. You need to protect your peace because you're just not ready for this. You are you seem like a sweet girl, and everybody on there, they just got stronger personalities than you. But listen, drop down in your comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe you think differently. I think that Angel just needs to find like the right group of women in the show to hang out with, and that maybe Kiana's not that good of a friend. Maybe she needs to be friends with Stacy, who's kind of always happy and nice, and maybe that'll bring out her better personality because Kiana's a Debbie Downer. There's a lot of thoughts that people who are watching this can have. So drop them in my comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.